What up, homies? Welcome to episode 31 of our Disco Elysium playthrough. It's another day of big progress this episode. We tie up some loose ends around the place with the street vendor, the old guys, and the Hardy Boys before we finally make our way back to the pawn shop and activate the water lock that lets us access the south and west side of Martinez. And this area is even more run down and forgotten than the last. We stumble upon old, deserted shacks and fishing boats, and we make progress with the quest line you all have been waiting for the most, finding a sad song on a record to show off our karaoke skills later on. However, we also find another sad thing on the cold and snow-covered waterfront of this place, a wrecked car stuck in the ice. Thanks for coming by, and enjoy. Okay, so here we are again. We just left Everard's office and we got a million things to do. The bridge should be down now today, so we can actually go there and cross that cross the canal into the new area, and we got a million things to do over there, I assume. But first of all, I want to talk to this lady now, because the street vendor that was here during the night told us that maybe she is that lady leading the drug trafficking ring. I mean, look at her. She probably is not, but maybe that opens up another conversation option here, apart from, you know, being all aggressive like these options that we have.
Woman still has her eyes fixed on the photograph. In
Grandma,
her hands,
snap
in
your
the background,
fingers in front
the
of your
radio
face.
plays.
Okay, we're gonna go with Grandma. This is, I don't know, man.
Nothing. Her smile just keeps widening. Her hair is gray like lead.
Ah, god damn it. I don't want to bother her. Fuck. Question is, wait, here. The question is, how do I proceed now? Do we first talk to the Hardy Boys again and try to convince them that we're cool and see what this conversation with Everard now led to? We just crossed the bridge, did we? No, we did not. And or do we move over to the new area? Oh, this guy's back. We leveled Rhetoric now. Let's see if we can make him give us money.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
97%. Here we go.
Start with a little compliment, then work your way up from there. This is about business, remember.
Hey, you seem like a really successful entrepreneur. Would you like to support a member of the local police force?
Oh, okay. But why, officer?
After all this mess, the broken seals, lying to you, come on.
Think of it as an investment.
An investment? What kind of investment?
Or you could not make this about corruption and go with something even wilder.
It's an investment in me, a highly experimental human being. My risk-reward ratio is insane. Invest into me not telling your employer about your operation here. I'm a policeman. It's an investment in good relations with the RCM. It's an investment in your customer base. Gotta prime the pump, man. What? Sure.
Fair point. You can't have a successful business without a loyal customer base. How much is your loyalty worth?
5 real, 10 real, 1 million real. Yeah.
But officer, I don't have that kind of money. There's got to be a more modest investment.
10?
10 real is a bargain for that kind of investment. You got it, my man.
I don't even know why we did that. But, okay, see, we would have gotten 10 bucks and that would have been enough last night to not have to sell this cube, and we would have had 20 bucks to, you know, sleep. Shit, I was too late. Cool. Alright, I think I'm gonna talk to the Hardy Boys, but first let's see if these old guys are here, because I want to show this man the photograph that we got. Wait, isn't it? Where was that? Here it is. Hi.
Officer,
God damn it. Pull yourself together, René. What do you want?
The fuck was that? Renee, I found your guard booth. We still have this composure. What is it about this old soldier that makes him stand so proud? I don't see us achieving this, so let's go for this. Renee, I found your guard booth.
Yes. The Debardeurs Union pays me to stand vigil during the night. Not out of any political allegiance, mind you.
I didn't expect that.
I'm an old man. Don't sleep more than a few hours every night anyway, and money is tight.
He adds with a slight sigh.
He feels like he has to justify himself for some reason.
You must have seen something on the night of the murder. Your booth looks right into the yard. Uh-huh. I saw a picture in there. You were in it. You looked happy. Who's the girl? I don't think he's gonna be happy that we stole his picture. So maybe this fucks up this, but we're just gonna go for it.
She is nobody. This is none of your concern, and I refuse to discuss my private affairs with the RCM.
The lady is Jeanne-Marie Beaulieu, and she sure as hell wasn't a nobody.
Okay. Okay. I don't know who that is, but sure. You must have seen something on the night of the murder.
Yes, it does. Unfortunately, I wasn't working that night. Been on a 2-week leave since last Monday.
Hold on, why are you on leave? So, who was working your shift that night? Why are you on leave?
It's a private matter. Nothing to do with your investigation.
You see, officer, René is the kind of man would rather die than admit he needs medical assistance or, God forbid, sick it. A real man's man is just gonna ride it out.
Uh-huh.
I'm fine, goddammit. Mind your own business. It's nothing. Just got to cut back on coffee.
So who was working your shift that night?
No one. The bus has been unmanned since last Monday. There's no other guard. It's just me.
No one has been guarding the container yard since last Monday.
Yes. It's not actually an issue. I mean...
Look, officer. The container yard doesn't actually need a guardsman. Never had one before René. Monsieur Claire had that booth built specially for him. It's mostly decorative.
Cool. Mostly decorative, so it doesn't matter if you're there or not. Mostly decorative? Question mark?
The possibility of someone being in there is enough to discourage any ill-minded individuals.
He tries to argue.
Evrard created this job for René because he knows the Royal Carabiniers' pension of honor and PTSD isn't something a man can live off. A decorated Kingsman collecting tear reflects bad on the whole neighborhood. His words.
That is actually super cool. I mean, we did not like this guy. Do not like this guy. Because, you know, he's a monarchy loyalist. And he would have gladly joined in on the counter-revolution and bombing the communards to shit. So, you know, he's not exactly aligned with our worldview. But he is not aligned with Everard's worldview, and Everard's worldview is not aligned with his. Still, Everard found a way to have this guy be employed. Not like, let's say, in a capitalist society where veterans are treated like shit. Because, you know, they're not worth anything anymore for the society, especially if they have PTSD and can't work anymore, can't work reliably anymore, and they end up on the street. Maybe they'll live in a society where there is not even a universal healthcare system that might help them either take care of their PTSD or whatever other damage they took during their service. You know? Hint, hint. And these guys actually take care of that man, give him a job not only to, you know, have a way for him to earn more money than his pension check, but also to give him a task, give him a little bit more dignity. So the only thing that he has to, you know, mentally fight with is the fact that he's working for people that don't align with what he thinks the world should be like. Cool. Continue. Everett gets it. Big guys looking after the small and everyone working together. I love it. Such dependency only weakens a man further. Do or die. There is no middle ground. No. Renee is but one man. We need a program. Get all the elderly back in the job market. Keep folks motivated. No. Get all the elderly back in the job market is just terrible. You gotta have your pension at one point, my man. You don't need to work until you're dead. Unlike in a specific country. Renee should rent out his services, invest the profit, get a few more guys, expand and repeat. Wage work is a dead end. Yeah. Ugh. There's a hustle, my man. You just need to grind a bit more. Get your own guys. There's absolutely nothing wrong with tear collecting. It's my side thing too. Proudly hold out the tear bag. First one, everyone gets it. Big guys looking out after the small and everyone working together.
Can we conclude the topic of my guard boost now?
There's a grimace of pain on the old soldier's face. Looks like he wants to argue but can't find words. Finally, his lips move. Got it, thanks.
Yes.
Very cool.
Like
Very
I
cool.
said, it would be up anyway, so might as well keep an eye out. It keeps my senses sharp.
Cool. Very cool. So let's talk to the Hardy Boys now. How many? Okay, 2 skill points. Are we researching a thought at the moment? We are not, because we don't have any good thoughts. We still have this inexplicable feminist agenda, but I don't think I want that. Let's see if we're not missing things. This will happen on the other side of town. The armor piece, the gloves, that graffiti artist girl told us that she saw a little girl in the fishing village with those gloves. Kuno mentioned that he kicked I think the headpiece into the water, and we probably find it there as well. Prove your authority is what we're trying to do now. Send the victim's body to processing. We still have that guy in the refrigerator. I don't know why we have that. Probably just to be able to repeat the perception check. If we do not find perception closed today, we're not going to do that, and we're just going to send him off. Find all armor pieces. Find Morel that's on the other side. We are going to call Alice back tonight. This is open now. Close the water. We'll probably have to touch that. The jam mystery. Found who's the lady driver. Yeah, still don't know how to do that. Tracked on your bed. Should put the clothes in the trash. We assume it might be the fascist that we found, or that we got the key to in that underground room. Shows us info on the lynching. She will only give us that once we finish out that drug trafficking thing. The victim's tattoo. We still need to ask more. Who made the call? Who the hell knows? Explore the secret patches and sing karaoke. Okay, cool. Fine so far. Go in here. Talk to Titus. What up?
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Titus does not look particularly happy to see you. I want to talk about the hanging again. Me and Everett talked. He promised you'd cooperate. Or we could just go with a authority check. Establish authority. Yeah, no. Me and Everett talked. He promised you'd cooperate.
Oh, so you went and talked to my mommy, and now she's making me play with you. Is that it, lawman?
He spits. Does he spit, or is this just a colorful way to say that he's saying this in this nasty way?
And what's gonna happen if we don't? You're gonna go and tell on us?
See, these people are kind of loose cannons. I get why Everett needs these, because he needs some kind of muscle on the ground. Especially if we're dealing with counter-revolutionary or at least counter-striking forces. Like they did. But they seem to be off on their own thing. I don't even know if they really totally buy into that whole union thing, especially into that whole socialist agenda behind that. Very mature guys. Everett sent word, right? Why don't you push me some more and find out, gimp? I would never tell on someone. Let's change the subject. They're very mature guys. Everett sent word, right?
Yeah, I heard him. Now fuck do you think I'm doing here? You'd have your ass handed to you if it wasn't for the boss man's word. Let me state this very clearly, Capo. Hello, officer. I'm Titus Hardy, and these are my boys, Hardy boys. How may we assist you?
But having Everard back you up like that did seem to have some effect.
It would take an just cut off the half of this sentence here. It would take an army to bend Titus to its will, but having Everard back you up like that did seem to have some effect. Is this improved now? Yeah, 17%. Do we have to go with this authority check? I want to talk about the hanging again.
Just get the dead guy's autograph, since you're his biggest fan.
Good one, Titus.
Okay, nothing here. Okay. So we actually do have to establish authority. I assume there's going to be more pluses here when we find out other things about them. It says here, soften them up first. Maybe investigate the crime scene or the body. I think we did that and achieved that. That was the 8th Hardy boy because we found 8 set of shoe footprints. Look for a witness. We still need that. Maybe, no, I think we fucked that up because we tried to arrest the Sunday friend. Get help from the union boss. We did, or the company rep. Maybe we should, I don't know if we can, maybe we can talk to Joyce and she'd help us here. I don't know how that would influence them. Tie them to any other crimes. This is the only thing that's still open. So let's see. Don't have to do that now then. We've got this $53. I want to buy another book and another game, but I don't want to waste this whole day again just reading books and playing games. So we got a million things to do on the other side of town. So I think we're going to do that now. Yeah, let's do it. Hi. Can I talk to this guy? I can't. They're just here. But I should be able to touch this now, right? Wait, do I want to? I don't know if I... Oh yeah, okay. This bridge is not lowered. Morning, officer. Hi.
A rusting control panel with loose wires dangling out from the hole where an indicator light used to be, and a mechanical lever sitting in the middle.
Pull the lever.
You grab the handle and pull the lever up. As soon as the metal connects against the contact pins, you hear a loud clunk. Then, the water lock starts moving.
Okay, if we ever need to get to the coast, then this is the way. But please, contain your wanderlust for now. I don't want us to get sidetracked, not with everything that's going on.
Has this guy paid attention to what we've been doing? We spent 5 hours yesterday playing a game. Not get sidetracked, what the hell?
Focus on one thing. Achieve it, then the next, he thinks. That's the task chain.
We are. Do we go over here now? Okay, I thought the actual bridge would lower. Alright, what's this? The radio relays hums with electricity. Ooh, cash. Can we see the traffic beyond the gate? More abandoned motor lorries. Oh, maybe that's where the other truck driver is. I wonder if we can see the headpiece that Kuno kicked in the water, if that's somewhere in here. What's this? Nice. Magnesium. Can I do this? I can't. Ooh, damn. Empathy +1. Cool. The sign says no entry. Someone scribbled an inverted star on it. Oh, damn. Inverted star? Communist entry? Is that because of the strike? Can I do this on here somewhere? No, I can't. Someone has broken down the fence and the barbed wire. I don't know how far this goes. I keep wanting to go to the right, but there's no way. More cash. Glory, says the graffito, to the ghosts of us. If we'd have higher perception, there's probably something in here. Maybe we can use this flashlight? Probably not. No. The swing is missing. No one's been here for a long time.
Rust peels off the bent iron posts of the swing. The wind whistles through the skeleton of the small house behind you. There's desolation everywhere.
What happened here?
In this yard?
The lieutenant looks at the small building. A flock of gray swallows takes off in the distance.
Someone thought they could have a summer house in a bloc obscur for cheap. It didn't work out. They abandoned it about a decade ago.
Wait, what's a bloc obscur? So this part of the coast is a bloc obscur? What is a bloc obscur?
A black bloc. A part of the city left unrenovated after the war. Or one that has fallen to gang violence, or has become inhospitable in some other way.
On aerial photos, block obscures look like dark squares, hence their name.
Okay, so this part of the coast is a bloc obscur?
Practically, it's not an official term in any way, but look around. No sewage, broken power lines, crime, drunks. Life is tough in the blocks. It's no place to build a summer house.
Maybe they left something useful behind. You're right, it's no place. Let's go. Maybe they left something behind?
For you to pick up as part of the Jamrock Shuffle.
It gives you a weary smile.
It's not meant as nagging, just an observation.
We should move. I don't think we will solve the murder with forays into the urban hinterland, at least in this phase of the investigation.
Alright. So it says everything that is here? Just a separated little area? Someone has left their music collection. Ooh! It says a sad record. Tape. Smallest church in Saint-Denis. Use interact button and enter inventory. I think that's the sad song that we were looking for, right? The tape you found from the shack on the coast. The A-side has smallest church in Saint-Denis, whatever, written on it, while the B-side is supposed to contain the instrumental version. Requires a boombox to play. Interact.
There's no way to listen to the tape without a working tape player or portal-reel at hand. But even just holding the tape makes you feel a little sad. A pawn shop would have a tape player.
Right. I think ours is broken, right? In our apartment. Cool. Ahead, decades-old concrete defenses. Children play on them now. A breaker box to power the radio pylon above you. Maybe there's something inside. Cash. Okay, we can't see anything here. creaking ahead, a broken axle grinding. Okay, we are on the other side of the fence now. Sounds of life in the north. A washboard scrubs filth from fabric. Cinder blocks, charred, a makeshift fire pit with magazines for lighting. And another bench.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder.
You can revisit the bench if you.
Oh yeah, this is how you pass time. I knew there was a way. Shit. We had to spend 7 minutes last night to be able to talk to the apartment 28 guy. You see dust-covered linens, dried tulips on a bed. What's written on that roof? Oh wait, let's first check out this drum here. Pants. +1 to Kingdom of Conscience. What the fuck is Kingdom of Conscience?
These are some wonderfully regular pants. Not too tight, not too loose, moderate in every sense. You'll blend right in at some pleasant dinner party.
Damn. I like regular normal things. Oops, it's a fashion faux pas. Discard the thought and the pants. What? No. I like regular normal things.
I know you do. These Inter-Isolari pants are like wearing a perfect compromise in your nether regions. No one will call the moral intern on you like this. That's for sure.
Okay, so we don't like these pants too much.
You're a little more moralist now, buddy.
Ugh.
A little more normal, even if you didn't want to be. Makes sense? This is what wearing boring office trousers does to you.
Cool.
What's this? We're getting reports of normal, reasonable, temperate, political opinions somewhere in Martinez.
You must be mistaken. I'm a real radical. That's me, Mr. Reasonable. Someone's got to keep it sane around here. This is because I keep saying none of the above. The political stuff, isn't it? You must be mistaken. I'm a real radical.
Of course, a radical centrist.
Very normal.
In these bright and loud times where 1,000 frequencies drown one another out, sober thinking is a radical act. It's time to become a citizen of the Kingdom of Conscience.
First, where is this Kingdom of Conscience? No more talk. Sign me up for a passport. No, I'm too fiery for this watercolor ideology. I'm trying to develop more extreme and interesting opinions. Yeah, I want to know what this is first.
It is not a place. It is a moment in time that can only arise in the right circumstances. In all of human history, it's only been achieved a handful of times.
How do you bring about those circumstances?
Incrementally. History's greatest catastrophes have been brought about by people trying to make the world a better place. Too quickly.
Yeah, but also the greatest achievements have been done like that.
That's the genius of Dolores Day. She recognized that progress is meaningless if its gains are lost because of instability. Real, lasting change can only come about gradually. Increment by increment.
No, that's not true. But what about all the things that are wrong now?
Tisk tisk. Just because you live in the present doesn't mean you have the right to place your needs above the needs of the future.
Improving things today improve the things for the future as well.
You may never live to see the Kingdom of Conscience. Your children may not. Even your grandchildren might not. But that's no excuse not to keep working. What rationality? What sang-froid? What benevolence?
Wait, is the Kingdom of Conscience really about doing things or just preserving the status quo?
Do you believe the status quo is preferable to chaos and bloodshed?
No.
Then you've never lived through real chaos.
True.
Sometimes, in the face of great disaster, defending the status quo is progress.
Okay, but what's the Kingdom of Conscience actually like?
The kingdom is difficult to comprehend and even more difficult to describe.
Yeah, because it stands for nothing. Just keep things the way they are.
Partly because humanity will need to discard many of the categories that define and limit it today. The kingdom of conscience is post-capitalist, post-national. It's also post-industrial, post-ideological, and even post-sexual.
Sounds incredible. Allons-y. Let's go right now. That seems fine. I still want to live for the present though. Man, that sounds kind of terrible. I don't think I want to be a moralist anymore.
What you want is immaterial. The kingdom of conscience is coming, whether you like it or not. Only very slowly.
Alright. Cool. Cool that we put on these pants. I kind of want to do this with all the things that we get, just to see if there's some of these reactions. Nothing with these glasses. +1 to empathy is really good. Hopefully that helps with convincing these guys to sign. Okay. Allez-vous-y. White curtains have been drawn shut, not looking in. No looking in. The way to go behind here? No, down the street. I think we're passing these houses too fast. I want to go there. Wait, what? Oh. Through the broken glass, dusty shelves, and a forgotten chair. Another postcard. Cool. A bow tie. Drama +2. Holy shit, yes. Fuck off with this necktie. Bye. You see a dark red chair in the dim light of the room. But nothing else. Okay. I think these gave drama as well, right? So we are super good at lying now. Can I see that in here? It's at 9. Holy shit. We might have to tone it down a bit now. Maybe even take off that other shirt in favor of the conceptualization shirt. There's a boat tucked away underneath the tarpaulin cover. Oh, are these boot prints? Is that a car? Banged up fuel canister worth $11.
A banged up motor carriage lies half submerged in the icy water, slowly sinking into the Insulindian Ocean. Only the cabin top, rear wheels, and the engine remain visible. It must be cold and lonely down there, in the icy water.
A carriage in the sea? Where did this come from?
My guess is it started its journey from the plaza, where it backed through the fence.
Let's investigate.
I agree. We should definitely investigate.
Yeah, see, because he's a car guy. Find the traffic hooligan.
You get a sudden sinking feeling. Stomach acid comes up as you look at the motor carriage in the deep, dark, cold water. Why the doom and gloom? It's just a sunken motor carriage. Some motor carriages are bound to end up in the sea.
Run your hand over the cold metal. What is the make of this MC? Can I see a logo? How long has it been here? Well. What looks like Jacob Irv's journey came to an abrupt end here. Who? What should we do? Run your hand over the cold metal.
The motor carriage is properly stuck in the ice. Getting it out would require a team of specialists.
What is the make?
The logo is too deep in the murky water. You can't make it out, but you do see a monkfish float by.
How long has it been here?
The ice hasn't closed around the vehicle yet. My guess is it's been here since last Saturday or Sunday.
That coincides with the murder. Well. It looks like Jacob Irv's journey came to an abrupt end here.
Your mocking tone finds no response, but the motion of the waves.
Did you say something, Lieutenant? What? Yes, yes, rub your chin. Crazy recklessness. Yet another case of the engine displacement triumphing over the driver's IQ. Enough gloating, this is serious. I don't get any of those, so I'm gonna go for this.
Yes, quite.
The lieutenant seems to be inspecting you more closely than the motor carriage. What should we do?
Let's wait for the low tide and see what's inside.
Okay.
Great idea. Then we can get the things inside. The joyrider must have left something good inside. Guns, papers, maybe a cool jacket. A joyrider jacket.
Oh, damn.
A joyrider jacket. You feel a strange connection to this joyrider. Maybe he's from some kind of joyriders district and likes blue and white racing livery, like a cop would.
How long will it take for the low tide to come in?
I don't know. An hour or two tops?
Oh, okay. So we gotta be back here at, what? 10:28, 11:28? Sit on the swing and wait for the tide to recede. What swing? Okay, I'm actually waiting here. No way to get out.
As you sit down in the old rusty playground, the world around you becomes very silent. Nothing but the sound of seagulls high above in the sky.
Nice.
Echoing like distant laughter. Ice cracks around the blue motor carriage in the sea.
Hold on, it looks very blue. Point at the sunken vehicle. Drama, medium, whistle a tune. Yeah.
The tune on your lips forms a strange yet undeniably beautiful contrast with the surrounding bleakness. The lieutenant gives you a quick glance, then, still looking straight ahead, he joins you with a higher pitched and slightly more melodic trill. Two birds on a wire, whistling by the seaside, looking at the water and a sunken car.
Cool.
The clouds pass in the sky, and the shadow of the swing moves like the hour hand on a timepiece. 30 minutes have passed. Looks like this might take a while. Time to present a good topic for discussion.
So, was your dad also, point to your eyes? Oh my god. The tide sure has taken its sweet time. Would you rather sit on an anthill for an hour or stand in a river of leeches? Yeah.
Well, historically, leeches have been used to prevent and even cure many ailments.
Okay, he's thinking. I can do this. Let's do this. Who'd want to sit on an anthill? There are no therapeutic benefits to... Well, napalm ants, for example, are used in some rites of passage rituals.
Yeah. But those passages are horrible.
Clouds on the horizon grow darker, and the shadow of the swing set keeps climbing. You hear the distant rumble of the city. 30 minutes pass.
If you have to side with either the strikers or the shipping company, who would you choose? Do you think I'll ever find my gun? Man, this is taking a long time. First one.
Luckily, I am already a member of an independent organization, and therefore do not have to choose between a rock and a hard place.
But if someone puts a gun to your head, I guess that's just your way of saying you'd side with the company. I understand you're saying you're siding with the union. No. If someone puts a gun to your head?
Your voice echoes on the water, strange and out of place in the environment. 30 more minutes pass.
Can we make out the mark now? Squint your eyes and say, is that a number on the side? Can we make out the mark now?
Detective, I've been able to make out the mark ever since.
I know.
I find it odd that you haven't. It's a Capri, Model 40.
I was thinking that this guy probably already knows what this car is. He probably would have only needed this little part here to decipher that.
It is a simple and rugged machine, favored by working men, government offices, firefighters, animal control people. You know, those kinds of people.
Squint your eyes and say, is that a number on the side?
Yes, 41. What do you think it stands for?
Oh my god, it's my car. Is that where my badge is at?
It's as if he knows what it stands for, but wants you to say it. It's pedagogical. Does he know something about the driver of this vehicle?
41 is his rank in the underground street racing hierarchy. Rub your chin. Small fish, this one. This must be Tommy 41, the morning host of FM 41. Looks like the factory made a mistake and accidentally called this one Capri 41. Huh, stupid factory. I hate guessing. District something, a precinct, something municipal, rub your temple, you're getting a horrible headache. Oh god, no.
I'm sorry, Harry. I'm so sorry.
41. Precinct 41. A massive pit opens up in your stomach, and the most terrible feeling comes over you. No. Just nope. Say no to this, Harry.
No, no. Oh my god, it's mine. I drove my car into the sea. I don't want to panic here. Just no.
Yes, your car is in the sea. Face it, so we can start dealing with this.
Okay, we gotta face it. This is just avoidance. Oh no. Oh my god, it's mine. I drove my car into the sea.
I'm afraid so, yes. It looks like you drove your police motor carriage into the sea after you jumped across the canal.
I jumped? Damn. Stunt rider. And these are my boot prints, huh? Maybe I was in pursuit of someone. No. How do we get it out? I can still fix it. They're not going to take me back after this, are they? The badge, the gun, and now this. Things were going so well. We were just whistling merrily. Yeah. How do we get it out?
Detective, we don't. A rescue operation really isn't viable at this point.
Okay. So it's just going to be there like that?
I'm afraid it will have to be there like that for many years. Look at it. Parts of it might be salvageable, but overall, this machine is a write-off.
They're not gonna take me back after this, are they?
People are more valuable than machines. Training a police officer is even more costly.
Oh, damn, okay. Things were going so well, we were just whistling.
You can still whistle. Besides, the night is always darkest before the dawn.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna continue. It's no use to be all sad and weird here now. Well, at least I can see what's in there now.
Yes. Let's go take a look.
Quest complete. Find the traffic hooligan. Shit. Let's go take a look. Alright. It's my badge. Woo! And a jacket. Esprit de corps and visual calculus. Interact. Thick. Oh, damn. This is what I'm supposed to look like? Thick blue piece of acrylic covering a thin leaf of paper with the officer's name and rank on it. Next to the writing, you see a man stare back at you, a younger version of you, already disintegrating inside but still presentable on the outside.
A police badge on which you see the photo of a man. You. Some seaweed is stuck to the back.
I found my badge.
At least something good came out of all this.
The lieutenant glances at the badge in your hand. Study the badge.
Encased between two durable plastic sheets is a bluish card with lines of information and a watermark in the shape of the street grid of Revachol West. You see a photo, a name, a rank, a document number, the date of issue, and, in the lower right corner, your precinct.
Look at the photo.
The man keeps winking at you with his green-grey eyes. The photo is old, no doubt about that. But the badge is new. You used an old photo for a new badge. Good choice. A newer photo would look different.
Nice hesitation. How old?
8, maybe 10 years. The guy in the picture is rather good looking. He's got a nice haircut and is distinctly lacking in massive sideburns.
And he's winking. Why?
What do you think? His face is already contorted by the expression, although it looks less grotesque on him than it does on you now. The badge in your hand shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see lines of information on it, and a shining watermark.
Name, Harrier Dubois.
Harrier? That's long for Harry. So you are Harry. Evrard was half right. Probably not a lot of people know your full name. Whoever told him you're Harry Dubois didn't.
Wait, what kind of name is Harrier? But I don't want to be Harrier. Harrier Dubois. Don't accept it. Oh yeah, Debra, it is then. Accepted. First one.
It's a wartime name. Revolutionary.
Ooh.
The kind mothers give their sons during troubled times. Like Undying or Boxer or Ironhide.
A name like armor.
I guess I accept it. Yeah, there's no reason not to accept it. I know we've gone a bunch of times for that here, Mr. Fire Charger or whatever that was, and we are in between names and shit like that. But that would fit more to a weird madman type of character, which we are not. We are pretty realist here, so let's accept that.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, Harrier Dubois.
He's not going to call you Harrier. He'll keep calling you officer when he's angry with you, and detective when he's not.
All right.
The badge in your hands shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see
Right.
lines of information.
Rank LTN-2JFR. That's my district, right? And this is Lieutenant?
Lieutenant W. Freighter.
Oh, damn. What is a Lieutenant W. Freighter?
The lieutenant is a rank above sergeant and below captain. It's the highest rank in the RCM that still does field work. I am a lieutenant.
And W. Freighter?
The title of Freighter is added to your rank when you decline a promotion to a higher rank. In your case, captain. You have declined twice, thus you're W. Freighter.
Declined.
There are many reasons one would do this. The rank above you in your precinct's decomptage might be taken, or sometimes promoted officers do not want to replace their superiors out of respect. And sometimes they just prefer the type of police work available to their current rank, in your case, lieutenant.
Heavy-duty case-solving machine.
What's decomptage? Where was that? Oh, here. The rank above you in your precinct's decomptage. I thought my rank was drunk. What? Turn back to the document. What's a decomptage?
Decomptage is the hierarchical system employed by the Revachol Citizens Militia. It means counting down to twos.
The countdown is modeled after the dual leadership system employed by the left during the revolution, which in turn was developed by last century experimental psychologists in the University of Königstein.
The lowest rank is junior officer, usually teenagers. Then there are the patrol officers, then sergeants, lieutenants, and then a captain. That's basically it, except for a few kings.
What kings?
Kings like satellite officers and the additionally a freighter rank I already explained.
The long and short of it is, you're his superior.
Okay. Wait, satellite officers? So you've been putting up with all my bullshit because I'm your superior? So you've been putting up with me because we're the same rank? Thanks for explaining all this. Don't mention it. Wait, satellite officers?
You are given the title of satellite officer if your partner is quickly promoted through the ranks and you rise with him. You don't seem to be a satellite.
I'm not going with the superior thing. Because how was he supposed to know that? I mean, we probably could know that. He probably would have researched who I am. Although he would have known my name then. I don't know. So you've been putting up with me because we're the same rank? Thanks for explaining all this. Don't mention it. I think I'm gonna go for that. Although, is that bad? I am willing to acknowledge that he's been putting up with me. I don't want to go with the superior. I think we're going to go for this. So you've been putting up with me because we're of the same rank, ?
No, I've been putting up with you because despite an unconventional approach, you are doing good police work.
Cool.
It matters more than driving your motor carriage into the sea. And now we've even found your badge.
He trusts you for now. Try not to spoil it.
I thought my rank was drunk. Turn back to the document. Nah, turn back to the document.
Such a small yet precious thing. Expensive paper caught between thick plastic, like a fly in amber. It reads,
Serial Rev 126205 Jam 41.
That's just the serial number. Revachol, Jamrock, Precinct 41, with some numbers thrown in there for good measure.
The numbers are not there for good measure. They have an administrative purpose, one that's unfortunately been erased from your memory.
Date of issue 7th of November 50.
4 months ago. I'm guessing that's when you were promoted to the rank of Lieutenant W. Freighter. A new badge usually comes with a new rank. You seem to have been doing well then.
You're pretty sure you weren't doing well, but better? Probably yes. A lot can happen in 4 months, especially in winter. The winters are never easy on you, of that you are sure.
Precinct 41.
Yes, it's the designation of your precinct. 41, like mine says 57. The 57th is mostly industrial harbor, a lot of asphalt. The 41st is...
He stops. What?
It's a tough station to work in. You have all of Jamrock to cover. That district should have 3 precincts, but money is what it is.
It's no wonder you are like you are, he thinks. But then again, it's a legendary district, and a hell of a station too. It must be an honor and a curse to work with people like Price, McCoy, Berdiaeva. Roberts, Feuerbach, Dimitri. Suddenly, names from your decomptage flash in your forebrain. The badge in your hand shines as you rotate it, catching light. You see lines of information on it.
Put the badge away.
A shining watermark.
Very cool. And what about this? I'm gonna put it on. Maybe there's a, reaction now. There is not. What does this give me? It's pretty corp and visual calculus, but this gave us suggestion, and we want suggestion. Cool. Let's look at this. The bottle drained of all its booze, it's frozen to the ice. Ooh, there's more cash.